Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on Twitter GoPro X CHK daily weekly time frame. So Twitter bulls forming a bullish reversal hammer after a significant pullback. This was the 7th down day in a row, 7 red days in a row, and today the first day that we had a green day. So we have to confirm this candlestick. We have to break 1632 tomorrow to break the lower high pattern and to see a solid green day confirming this doji. Even then, we'll just be looking for a short-term bounce. We are oversold on the daily time frame, so we'll be looking for a short-term bounce with resistance after 1632 at 1662 and then 17 psychological. The weekly time frame broke the higher low pattern, so we are now shifting our mindset to be looking for lower highs and lower lows on bounces. So that again would lead to us looking for a shorter term bounce and being quicker to lock in any profits on this oversold bounce if it does end up playing out, tomorrow being pretty key with whether or not that does happen. GoPro on the daily time frame, profit taking heading into earnings. Not really surprising there for me, just because we've been so clearly bearish for so long, and watching to see how this reaction goes. Nope, that's Thursday. So we are back under the 50-day moving average at this point. For me, it's all about the weekly middle Bollinger Band, which we have rejected from at this point almost a dozen times. And if it's a bullish reaction to earnings, we're going to turn that level into support. And if it's a bearish reaction to earnings, we're going to break down and look down to 757 as the first support level to be watching before the all-time low. So the bulls have their back against their wall, as they have for the past 3 months. And it's up to the bullish reaction to be a catalyst to save them. Otherwise, the bears are going to head back down towards the all-time low. So Thursday is a big day for GoPro. X, lower highs and lower lows continue. Bear break of the inside bar occurred at 2306. That was a bear signal. And here we are closing down at the low of the day. Next support after the low of today is 2246. So the bulls are nowhere to be found, with no follow-through from the inside bar, which was also a bullish reversal candlestick. And the bears remain in full control, unable to find a new higher low. Same thing as Twitter. We have broken a lot of support on the daily time frame. We have lost the higher low pattern. We've lost the daily middle Bollinger Band. So we are now going to be looking for lower highs and lower lows to start playing out once we do begin to see a bounce. But the close at the low of the day indicates that the bears still have significant momentum. Weekly time frame last week was a big old bearish reversal, inverted hammer with a huge upper wick of profit taking, and we are confirming that bearish reversal candlestick this week with a lower low already being set and potential follow through to the downside. As far as the weekly time frame is concerned, the bulls are looking to form a higher low compared to 2067, but that's 10% to the downside, so obviously no bulls want to see that happen. And we have to see the daily chart turn things around, because right now it is all bears over the past 4 days. After a gap up, very, very interesting reaction to earnings, where you have a gap up and a big bull move. And next thing you know, 4 days later, you erase 2 weeks of bullish action leading up into the earnings. So from earnings, we have pulled back almost 20% at this point in 4 days, which is very significant. CHK, down at the low of the day. Oil had a significant pullback today. Oil is rejecting from a downtrend resistance line on the weekly time frame. We have natural gas still extremely weak. So the bulls have to form a higher low, ideally compared to 477, but the real level I'm watching is 465. Higher low compared to that level will keep this uptrend intact, but closing at the low of the day, not a good sign, and we need a bullish reversal candlestick maintaining that support in order to try and keep this trend change that just recently started occurring, in order to keep that occurring. But you can see the Bollinger Bands are tight. They rejected the high of this bounce attempt, and they're dropping down, still containing the price, and we're not seeing any follow-through on the weekly time frame. We needed follow-through for a bullish MACD cross. We've gone red, green, red, green, red, green, red on the weekly time frame without even being able to put 2 green weeks together in a row. So the bulls were on the brink of turning things around, and this is a bit of a setback how this week has gone so far. We have inventory reports for oil and natural gas coming up. Bulls really need bullish reactions there to see the daily time frame form that higher low, see the bulls buy the dip, and still give the bulls a chance to turn around this weekly time frame, at least in the short term. So I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in tomorrow. Have a great night.